Hello, and welcome back to Sekiro. And in this part, we are going to take out the main strong enemy in the Hirata estate proper. Lord Juzou himself. He is a drunken bastard. He brings over gasoline and insists that lighting things on fire will not get out of hand.
You know, like an asshole.
He's so drunk.
So, why does our grappling cuff have a bowstring sound?
Well, because it flies with high velocity. It also sounds elastic.
Dude, that's 5 dudes. I know they're weak, but that's still 5 dudes.
Yeah, I killed him. That's not fun with me. Y'all gonna get it.
Alright, we are no longer on fire.
Yeah, getting burned is definitely not a good thing to have happen. Not only does it cause damage over time, but it also makes it so your posture does not recover passively.
Ah.
Well, because it's hard to relax when you have a burn.
Right.
Burns suck. I've been burned many times in my life. Every one of them sucked. I might even have a mark on my wrist from the last time I got burned.
I'm not sure I'm digging the screen shake on the missed hammer swings.
Yeah. Well, I know.
Unfortunately, he's wearing a much heavier samurai plate, so he doesn't get all of his posture deleted with one load of X strike.
Let's see. Now, am I just? I seem to be grinding up to the next level in order to take on Juzou, while also taking in some of the enemies that are hidden, some of the items that are hidden in the map.
Do we really need the grind, though?
I mean, nobody ever really needs to grind. I mean, for Christ's
that
sake,
is not true. JRPGs do require the grind every once in a while.
Man, I am well into my second playthrough of Sekiro. Only my second playthrough of Sekiro, and I have not once improved my attack power. You do not need to grind in this game. Need implies needs as absolute necessity. I'm saying that if you learn, then your knowledge will serve you well.
I wish I could believe that for Shadow of War. I mean, the gameplay loop specifically is supposed to teach you that, hey, you don't actually need to get higher levels or better gear. You should have enough physical skill in order to take down these guys. And then once you start fighting the level 30 guys, they start having significant immunities, like multiple different immunities. And it's like, nope, I need more skill points to have different things at the ready.
Well, I'm glad you bring on the subject of accessibility, especially as the game advances the story. That's why I had suggested that maybe Sekiro would be your first grindy Dark Souls type game. Because Sekiro is actually, by a lot of opinions, probably one of the easiest of the Soulsborne game ever to come out. Especially because of the deflect system, because you can jump, and because you have no stamina, as well as really, like, cartoonishly fast speed at times.
And, you know, I get to pretend I'm Joe Tai with my awesome katana.
Sneaky stabby. And you also get to break aggro, etc., etc. That
you missed with the axe with the overhead swing again.
That basically all you have to do is learn the deflect system. Get used to that. Well, okay. So here's a big, you know, insight into how I've come into playing this game. Not at the moment, no, because at this recorded moment, the deflect system is still very much alien to me. But as you become more familiar with the deflect system, even backstab death blows like this, although very useful, will not be quite as useful as the long-term utility of having the ante to every single enemy in the game. You're guarding most of the time. Here's the way I do it. Let go of your guard for a second. During the second, when Wolf lowers his sword because he is no longer blocking, because you let go of the L1 button, you can hit L1 again. If you hit L1 at this right moment, then you will probably score the deflect. If you hit at the wrong moment, there's a good chance that because Wolf was guarding at the time, depending on the timing, that you may actually guard the attack even though you missed the deflect timing.
That sounds like the Metal Gear Rising Revengeance system that was broken on launch.
It's not. I mean, I'm not saying that other games that have exploitable systems like that are necessarily balanced. I think that learning to deflect, as I had described, makes the game easier. It definitely does not. It does not solve the ultimate problem. Is what if you get overwhelmed by the enemy?
Man, that is a really cool fucking follow-up, though.
Okay, quick. You just got a skill point. What do you do? I'm out of health.
Well,
I'm so drunk.
So the pellet gives an initial heal and then a hop. Nice.
I'm good at the boss is stuck.
The boss is stuck on the tree. Yes. That's what it feels like to play as Talion in Shadow of War. God damn it! Talion gets stuck on fucking everything.
All right, I'm out of health. The boss unstuck himself. I mean, I actually thought for a second that, like, oh boy, I get to cheese this guy out. No, he freed himself. Okay.
Well, you freed him by knocking him away from the tree.
He had to punch his way out, like the fucking bride using Pai Mei's 5-finger death punch.
I am getting spam calls from a fake social security number.
Well now. Don't we have an interloper here?
Are you supposed to be Azure Dragon?
Wait, no, stop that.
Nagami Gensai. I feel like I should know who that is.
Well, of course. He is well known for his involvement in the Ashina coup 20 years ago.
Hey, Juzou.
Yes, Juzou the drunkard inflicts poison on you if he spits on you with his whatever the hell he's drinking. He also looks like he's had a sword upside his head once or twice in his life, because there's a great scar on his chest.
Alright, posture's half gone. Ouch.
Ow. That hurt. Uh-oh. My buddy's dead.
I don't understand why that thrust hurt you. Because you were behind him at the time.
That's, hitboxes are weird, man.
Hitboxes are weird.
The death blow hitboxes actually are pretty forgiving. Like, I mean, for Christ's sake, I can't tell you how many times I've seen the dude, like, halfway turning around. Like, he was definitely on the frame when he turned around in order to confirm that I was behind him. But I still got the death blow. It didn't matter. I just turned him like, nope, turn right back around. Gotta kill you. You didn't see anything.
The penguins of Madagascar.
Now we are approaching. It did take me multiple attempts to take out Juzou. Yes, the thing that you want to exploit here is that this is the one and only time when you have a buddy who cannot hit you during battle, and you can't hit him, and that makes it awesome. But there are a lot of dudes here, and he has only 1 health bar, and I have only 1 health bar.
Well, you aggro Juzou already, so.
It doesn't matter. I mean, if I hit him and then run away, then I basically have just wasted my time. I guess. No. I'm deciding. Okay, I gotta take out more of these dudes first before I get my buddy's help, because he's just gonna stand there.
So, are we gonna take down a shield dude and then recruit him?
Are they both standing next to each other? I took it out of the same
Very
time.
nice.
Sweet.
I still really like that follow-up though, where you slam with the loaded axe and then rise straight up into the throat with your katana. That is nice.
We got some fucking killer animations in this game, which, you know, definitely gives you, it incentivizes you to just, like, try as many different things as you can and see all the cool shit that your hero can do. Oh, no.
Get out of the poison cloud.
I am poisoned. Quick, grab his, I know. Give me a second.
All right, go forward. Okay. Stay back. All right, and dodge to the side.
All right, that was a pretty solid palm for us. Juzou's attacks are really slow. You should, if you could cheat, you could kind of cheese this guy out by hit and running, because you could hit him once, run away. Oh, that's
bail.
Oh,
damn it!
That's a grab. Behold, I am powerful, and I am drunk. But I'm not dead, motherfucker!
But you don't have your other resurrection charge.
Nope, and you cannot get a resurrection charge unless you get enough death blows.
How the fuck did that sweeping attack hit you? You weren't on that side of him anymore.
His sword is really long.
Yeah, his Nadachi is huge, certainly, but the hitbox on it is not accurate. Like both of those overheads theoretically should have hit you because he drags it all the way to the ground and then does an overhead swing.
Hey man, I've called bullshit many times in this game, but that's okay because it shouldn't have even entered into it that the attack was able to hit me. I should know better. Ow. I am out of healing gourd, but I do have a resurrect node in case things go south.
No, so your resurrect nodes actually do refill relatively quickly.
No.
Just not immediately.
You have only many...
You had your resurrect node blacked out just like a minute ago.
Right. Oh no, my buddy died. Damn it. That's okay though, because we won the fight. And that's basically the whole point of that guy helping me, is to take out Juzou, because he has no other function whatsoever.
No, the prayer bead.
Now to answer your, so allow me to explain in case I haven't explained it well enough. When you die, if you have nodes of resurrection, and rest in peace, my friend, thank you for your help, that you can use resurrect as long as you have a node of restoration, and as long as you haven't died since you loaded the game up or rested at a sculptor's idol, then you have one. So
what's the second node then?
The second node is if you score enough death blows after you die the first time that you get to resurrect a second time.
Okay. So, but you used one and you still have one here.
Right. So you have two. You eventually get a third one. You can only get the first node of resurrection by resting at a sculptor's idol. Getting death blows during the fight is possible, but kind of rare and situational. So what you're mostly going to be counting on is in a boss encounter, because this game is designed well, that getting a death blow on a boss will always satisfy the death blow requirement, so that you can resurrect it in additional time.
So she sees our duel with Genichiro.
Well, Genichiro has not really been mentioned during our visit to this reminiscence from 3 years ago. And that was the woman who gave us the bell, which gave us this weird lucid dream in the first place. And in the next part, I think we are going to turn around and try something else, because this boss is a little tricky up ahead.
All right, then.